What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today we're going to be talking about the Fortnite leak that reveals major details about the Season 5 finale live event that's going to be going down in Fortnite. Now these informations come from data miners, and basically it could be subject to change, but these are the leaks that have come to our attention. So a new set of leaks have teased a big finale event for Fortnite Season 5 with the 0 point set to destabilize and cause havoc on the island. Now, basically, for those who don't know, the 0 point is a orb in the middle of the map, sitting above basically the dead center of the map, and basically it's becoming unstable. It looks like it's falling apart in a similar way to what Kevin the Cube did back in Chapter 1. So basically, it's set to destabilize, which is currently in the process of doing, and cause havoc on the Fortnite island. So while Season 5 of Epic Games has hit Battle Royale, Fortnite has introduced a bunch of exciting crossovers with the Mandalorian, to Street Fighter, to Predator, to Alien, to Tron, to numerous others, but there hasn't been much in the way of storyline updates. The loose theme of the season is of course bounty hunters, as Agent Jonesy is tasked with bringing in the best hunters from alternate universes to help stop players from escaping the loop and leaving the island. Beyond this, there hasn't been really any exploration of original Fortnite lore, and players have been left craving it. Fortunately, it seems that the version 15.5 patch update, the last update of the season, is bringing with it a big finale event. So, the teasers that we've managed to get are as follows. So, live finale events are some of the most anticipated moments of each Fortnite season. Basically, for those who don't know, so far I've had numerous live events, including from the range of like the Meteor event to the End event, the rocket launches, which there's been 2. There's also been the Big Flood. Some people may remember that earlier on in Chapter 2. There's been all sorts of various different live events, and I've been fortunate enough to be in every single one of them. And obviously the destruction of Tilted Towers. So, previously we've seen, as aforementioned, the Marvel supervillain Galactus attempting to destroy the island, and rapper Travis Scott also hosting an epic in-game concert, as well as Marshmello. With Season 5 currently scheduled to come to an end on March the 15th, 2021, there are only a couple of weeks left for Epic Games to wrap up the story of the season and deliver on expectations placed for a big finale event. So, as far as the 15.5 version update, teasing has already begun as the 0 point is beginning to destabilize. Players will notice that the 0 point is now severely cracked and has weird effects around it. It's also making strange noises. That's just the beginning though. Fortnite leakers have found a bunch of hints at what's to come, and it seems there won't be just one big finale event. There will also be several mini events leading up to the end of Season 5. As discovered by a data miner who goes by the name of Mango, it looks like the 0 point will send out 4 waves of destabilization over the course of the next few weeks. These are called reality waves and will cause havoc across the island. Now, as you guys can see from this little tweet that was left by Mango, you can see that it's actually got, I'll just show you these data mined images. So as you guys can see, we've got, if you look at the very bottom of the page here, we've got Pickle Destabilized Reality Wave Pulse 1, Pulse 2, Pulse 3, Pulse 4. So it looks like we're going to getting 4 different stages of the 0 point destabilizing. Now I think it's going to be maybe it's going to change probably once every 3 days or 4 days or something like that. So that's going to be really interesting. In case anyone's wondering, ZP2 means the second. I'm guessing it's the second form of 0 point. I think. Don't quote me on that, but as you guys can see, it says the word events. So we can expect some sort of 0 point event happening very, very soon, before March the 15th. Another image we've got, as you guys can see, that was the original form of the 0 point before this patch update that we've recently had. If we go back to this image that we've seen before, just bring that up. As you guys can see that these little ripples that are coming from the 0 point, that shows it's destabilizing. So that's really interesting. So that's just beginning though. So I got Mango. Mango also found code that suggests NPCs or non-playable characters will also be affected by the waves. As well as glowing in the colour of the 0 point, they might also be teleported to strange locations when a player interacts with them. Now, it appears that the 0 point will send off 4 waves of destabilization, as aforementioned, over the next few weeks for the Season 6 build-up, I expect these to act as mini-events, so that's what he comes back with. But elsewhere, prominent Fortnite leaguer Hypex shared a clip of the distorted audio that will play as its 0 point destabilizes, and it definitely sounds like trouble is brewing. It's likely this chaos has something to do with all the hunters that Agent Jonesy has been bringing to the island. So if we want to have a listen to this, guys, it's going to be really interesting. So that was rather interesting, guys. I want to know what your thoughts of that. Please let me know in the comments box down below. So another cool detail that's been discovered is that the 0 point will affect Fortnite's voice chat, adding distortion to the players' voices. It's unclear what will trigger this, but it could happen when it's near the 0 point. We'll have to wait and see what these reality waves will do, but judging by the leaks so far, it seems that there will be plenty of unexpected things happening as we build up to the end of Season 5 and the beginning of Fortnite Season 6. So, when does Fortnite Season 6 start? As aforementioned, it's probably going to be on around the March 16th, as the Battle Pass suggests. And if you look in the Battle Pass menu in Fortnite right now, you can see that actually says March 16th in the bottom left corner. So this obviously suggests that there's going to be a new season starting on that date. So, as you guys can see, it does say expected to end on Tuesday, March 15, 2021. So that's just that. Could we see another black hole event before Season 6 of Fortnite? Now, we've had what's currently classed as 2 black holes. I think the first one obviously we had was the end event at the end of Season X or Season 10 of Chapter 1. Basically, for those who don't remember, the meteor actually destroyed the 0 point, basically causing that to cause form a black hole in the middle of Loot Lake, or Leaky Lake, however you want to interpret it. And basically everyone was sucked into that black hole, causing a blackout of the game. I think it was about a 3-day period, if memory serves. And everyone started eventually getting into the second Fortnite map, or the second chapter I should say. The second time that we had this, don't forget, was the Galactus live event, and it wasn't as long as the end event, but basically, for those who don't know or have missed it, basically we defeated Galactus with these bombs that were actually inside the Battle Bus clones, and basically that obviously caused him to throw up and basically push him back into a rift, which basically caused the entire game to go in. Cut down. I think it was for about 6 hours at the time, but eventually the following season actually started the next day, so that was rather interesting. This could be another one, but we'll have to wait and see, guys. Want to know what your thoughts are? Please let me know in the comments box down below. So as you guys can see, how do we know this? Well, if Season 5 does end on March the 15th as planned, there will most likely be a decent amount of downtime before Season 6 kicks off. For example, when Season 4 ended, Season 5 didn't debut until the next day, as aforementioned with that event with Galactus. So, it's not completely guaranteed that this will happen though. Epic Games threw our fans for a loop when they presented a black hole loading screen at the end of Chapter 1. It meant a few days of downtime when fans couldn't play the game. I love that live event, by the way. It's unlikely this will happen again though, as it did happen overnight between Season 4 and Season 5, but if it does, the expected release date could be pushed back by a few days, but we will keep you updated. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Some fans believe Kevin the Cube will make a comeback in Season 6. Basically, for those who don't know, over the past few weeks or so, we've been given different portals scattered around the map, and basically there was a rumour to suggest that if you linked like doing dots, if you remember dots doing dots as a kid, basically if you draw dot with every single portal, that actually forms a shape of a cube. And where have you seen cubes before? Kevin the Cube, of course. So back in Chapter 1. So It's been heavily speculated that near Catty Corner there's a big massive vault that has been undisturbed for basically since the beginning of chapter 2. We could potentially see maybe Kevin the Cube coming out of that location. If those who don't know, if you put like an overlay of the current Fortnite map onto the Season X map from chapter 1, and if you remember, Kevin the Cube actually spawned in the southeast location, pretty much in the exact same location as where the vault is that's standing at the moment. So we could potentially see Kevin spawning in from those vault doors down the southeast corner of the map. So that's going to be really interesting. Chapter 2, Season 6 will reimagine the darkness theme from Chapter 1, Season 6, and this could potentially mean a comeback for Kevin the Cube, the mysterious purple object that once caused mayhem on the islands. So, what would your thoughts be on this, guys? Kevin the Cube returning in Chapter 2, Season 6? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments box down below. I hope you guys found this video rather interesting. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget notification bells on my videos, and don't forget to use my support creator code DEFMONK992 in the item shop. Until the next episode, peace out.